Alright, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to replace a CVT transmission fluid on a 2007 Toyota Highlander Hybrid. And this is all you need. A 3/8 ratchet, a 3/8 10mm hex, a funnel, oil pan, and about 2.5 foot long hose. And the main thing you don't want to forget, ATF WS from Toyota. You're gonna need about 4 to 5 quarts, so be prepared, just get about 5 quarts just in case. When you drain the transmission fluid out, make sure the car is on the ground level so all the fluid can come out. And this right here is a drain bolt for this transmission. And the fill bolt is right here. What you use is a 10mm hex on both of these. What you want to do first is to remove the fill bolt. It can be a little tight. Now you're gonna need to remove the drain bolt. You can see that it's still draining out, and that's why you want to put the car on the ground level so it can drain out some more. As you can see, when I lower down the car on the ground level, the fluid came out even more. So just let it drain out completely before you refill it with the new transmission fluid. Stop draining now, it's just dripping. That means all the fluid pretty much came out. So you need to jack the car back up and put the drain bolt back on. Now there's two options. You can replace the washer if you want, if you can find it at the dealership, or you can reuse the washer. It's up to you. I mean, it's not necessary to replace the washer. I know most people are saying that you need to replace the washer every time you take it out, but it depends on a certain situation. But you know, for me, I'm just gonna reuse the old washer. It's fine. But if there's a leak, then you need to replace the washer. But pretty much, I mean, probably 1% chance if there's gonna be a leak. So I'm gonna reuse the old washer. You want to torque it down to about 35 foot-pound. Look at this transmission fluid. It looks pretty old. This is how you can tell if it's old or not. Look at that. Barely any red onto it. It's close to brown. The transmission fluid needs to be red at least for this transmission fluid. But this one is pretty dirty. Look at the new one. See the difference? This is brand new transmission fluid. This is the old one that came out. Look at the difference. So basically, the fluid that came out from this car looks like it's never been changed before. I'm not sure when's the last service was on this car, but I mean the previous owner didn't have their proof for it that, you know, they've been replaced already. So they said they did a maintenance on it, but they never indicate that they did a transmission service on it. But you can tell when you drain the oil out. Totally different. It should be red like this one, not brown. Now you want to use this hose right here and a funnel. And then thread it down right between the firewall and the intake manifold. This is gonna be your fill port where you're gonna fill your transmission fluid. Alright, just leave it like that. Now you see that hose right there? Go ahead and pull it down. And stick it in the fill port right here. Alright. You can make sure to put the oil pan underneath there too. Now you gotta lower down the car, make sure the car is level. Now it's time to add the transmission fluid. Alright, this is gonna be my third quart. Alright, quart number 4. Quart number 5, but this time you want to add about half a quart. Now you can see right here, you see how it's dripping? How it's dripping out from the fill hole? Right there. The 5th quart, I add only half a quart. So now it's coming out. So this means when the fluid start coming out from the fill hole, that's when it's getting full. So just let it drip out until it stops before you put the fill hole bolt back on. Go ahead and remove this hose. Let it drip out. Alright, getting close. Just let it drip out until it stops dripping. Now it's still come out just a little bit. It'll be okay. You can just put it in because it's not gonna hurt anything. It's not gonna overfilling it. Now this fill hole bolt also has a washer. You can replace it or you can reuse the old one. So I'm gonna reuse the old one. Like I said earlier, for the drain bolt washer, you can replace it or you can reuse it. It's not gonna hurt it. Now torque it down to 35 foot-pounds. I put 4.5 quarts in there, so I guess it's holding less than 4.5 quarts. I believe it's about 4.4 quarts. So we're good on that. Alright, that's pretty much it. That's pretty easy DIY project for you guys out there. I hope this video would help you guys on how to replace your CVT transmission fluid on a 2007 Toyota Highlander Hybrid. Thanks for watching. Until next time.